Let's see if I still got this. Today we are customizing the Liberty Walk S15. We are working on a really nice casting. The S15 came out as a new model last year in the E-case. And ever since then we've seen 4 colors. This is the 3rd color we've seen. And this one might be the best. So I'm not really going to do much to it. All I'm going to do is do some detailing, and we are going to do a nice little wheel swap on it. So let's get started. In case you haven't already worked on one of these, this is what comes inside the S15 casting. Of course you have your wheels and your base, which I've already started working on because the wheels that I currently have that I want to wheel swap it with don't fit properly. So there's your windshield, and it also represents the tail lights and the headlights, and of course your interior. So instead of using these cheap plastic wheels, which already look pretty good, I figured I got these wheels on Amazon that I've been wanting to use for a while. I figured I'd finally use a set of them and put them inside the S15. Honestly, it's already taken a lot of work, but and I think they look good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the headlights and the tail lights. So now we can start customizing. I never thought I'd say I'd use nail polish, but here we are. In case you want to know, I'm using the Sinful Colors Bold Color, which is like a pearl white, and I'm also using the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Red for this project. Can't believe I'm using nail polish for this, but here we are. And I gotta be very careful. I have a receipt under here to try to prevent any drippage from getting onto the backdrop. Slow and steady. Yeah, my anxiety is definitely up right now for this. I'd say it looks alright. And we can just put that on. And we are gonna carefully open the red, or it's more like an orange color, I guess. And slow and steady. And we're gonna put it on the back. It's very watery. I don't know if this will work, but if it does, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm gonna have to come back and see. That might work. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. It's gonna be like almost a light pink, but I think it's gonna work. And that left side is looking really good right now. Or at least from where I'm viewing. But I'll cut back once this is dry and if I did it successfully. This is what we had before. Overall, the casting looks great beforehand without all the details done to it. And even the plastic wheels here look really good. I'm going to use this pencil to point. But the after result looks even better. Boom. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit and we're just going to take a look at this thing. What do you think of those wheels? Let me know down in the comments below because I think these wheels look great. I found another set that would fit better without the work needed to be done, but these wheels looked better in my opinion, and sometimes harder work pays off. And it definitely, I think in my opinion, did with this one. And if you can, I don't know if you can quite see it, but there's the red tail lights. And how I was able to get these wheels to fit was, I'm going to use this unspun gold one that I have as a bit of a reference here. Use that and a pencil. So, you see the little pegs in here? I had to cut these off, as well as I had to drill this area because the axles on those wheels over there were a lot thicker than your typical axle wheels, which are basically made out of like a guitar wire or small twine. The axles for the wheels that I wanted to use right here were way thicker. Therefore, I had to drill it out, as well as I had to drill down a little bit because the axles were thick. And which you may have seen in the background when I previously. But with a lot of cutting and a lot of drilling, I was able to get these wheels to finally fit, and I definitely think that it paid off. So let me know in the comments what you think, if there's another casting you would like to see me work on in the future. But that is all for me for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like, share, subscribe, and it would mean the world, especially if you subscribed, commented, and shared the video, and of course liked it. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this. Happy hunting, and stay safe.